everybody, thank you for watching. So today I am going to be filming my contour, highlighting and baking routine. I've never made a video before, so bear with me, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so first, as you can see, I have done my eye makeup and I've applied false lashes just because I prefer to do it first, so I don't have any fallout or anything messing up my foundation. I've also applied some foundation and primer. I have applied the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer and the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation in number 7. This is my favourite foundation at the moment. It is full coverage, which is perfect for when you're doing a full-on glamoured contour and highlighted look. So I've applied that all over my face with a damp beauty blender. I also sprayed this with the Urban Decay setting spray. I just find it helps it stay on even longer. So I've just applied that all over my face to give me a nice even base. Contour, I'm going to be using the Pro Conceals. I picked these up while at IMATS. I haven't tried the contouring shade yet, so this is going to be a first for me today. So I first start by applying the highlighter shade. I then like to again take my beauty blender just to blend this out. Brush I got from Primark, small stippling brush. I think it was £1 or something really cheap like that, and I just like to use that to really get in under my eye and blend out that concealer. Next, I just like to conceal any blemishes I have with the Maybelline eye eraser. I find this full coverage so I get onto any sort of blemishes I have on my skin, and again I just blend that out. I am doing cream contouring and powder contouring. You can do either or, but I am going for a full glamour look, so I like to layer. I'm going to contour the hollows of my cheeks, down the sides of my nose, around my forehead and temples, and just on my jawline. Again, I like to take my beauty blender just to blend this out. When you're blending your contour, try to blend upwards instead of down. You don't want to pull your face down. I am then going to use my another foundation brush I love. This is the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Base brush. I'm just going to use that to just help blend out any concealer which is looking a bit harsh. Just to blend out my nose, I am going to use my finger. A little quick first impressions of the LA Girl concealers. I am really impressed with the lighter colour. I really like the way it's made under my eyes look. I also love the feel of the contour one. I love the shade, it's worked really well. However, I think, as you can see, a little goes a long way. Whereas I piled it on, I don't think I needed half as much product as I put on my face. This is, I think, a concept that not many people have heard of. It was something I was new to up until a few weeks ago. Basically, baking is where you pile powder onto your face and leave it for 10 minutes to half an hour, and you let the powder just bake into the product. It finishes finishes off with that glowing, very light under eye, flawless airbrush look, which you've seen a lot of the Kardashians wearing, Kylie Jenner for one of them. So yeah, this is something which is pretty new to my highlighting and contouring routine, so I'm just going to show you how I like to do it. I am using the Illamasqua translucent loose powder, and I am just taking a puff. You can buy these in Boots anywhere, they're relatively cheap, like £1.50, just a little velour puff. I know it's going to be quite hard to see as the puff is white and the powder is, but I've just loaded some of the translucent powder onto the puff. I'm just going to make sure there are no creases under my eye, and I am literally gonna pack this on. Don't be scared about using too much product. I'm just gonna fold the puff in half. I usually leave mine on for 20 minutes. Say when I do my hair, I'll curl my hair or something like that, as I've already done my eyes today. So yeah, I'll see you back in about 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm back. It's been about 20 minutes now, so I've just let the powder sit on my face while I've been just pottering around my bedroom. I couldn't be bothered to do my hair, as you can see. So I then take a big fluffy brush. This is the MAC 156. I think I will list everything I've used in the bottom bar below. And then I just take it under my eye and flick any excess powder that is left away. Then take whatever excess powder I have got on the brush, and I just then use it to dust over the rest of my face. Okay, so I next then like to use the NARS Laguna bronzer just to warm up my face if I am looking a bit pale. I have got a little bit of wash off tan on today. Skip the step of warming up my face, I don't think I need it. So to contour at the moment, my powder I'm using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. This is the light colour, and the shades I like to use to highlight is a mix of the banana and, can't remember this one off the top of my head, so I'll have to write that in for you, but it's a mix of these two. And then to contour, I also like to use a mix of these two. So first I am going to contour. I know I did highlight first earlier with the creams, but I like to contour first with the powders. So I am using a MAC 189 brush. It is just like a large paddle brush, and I just like to sort of dip it in between the two, and then I just tap it on the back of my hand, and I just run a line like that. I then take a Real Techniques contour brush, I was going to say buffing, contour brush, and then I just gently, in small circular motions up, buff this out. I do like a very heavy contoured look. Obviously you can tone this down, you could skip the powder step, or you could skip the cream step and just stick with the powders. Sorry if I keep looking up, but I have the Samsung NX Mini with the screen on the top, so I keep looking up just to check that I'm in focus and you can see what I'm doing. Next, to contour my nose, I am using the Crown Brush Round Contour Brush. I just to blend all that in. So next for the highlighting, I am, like I said, using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the banana, and this colour here, which I can't remember the name, but I will find out and link below. Again, I am taking the velour puff and I am just dipping in a mix, and then I am tapping off onto the back of my hands. Then I am just going just exactly where you've put the powder to bake. I'm just going to gently pack on the yellowy sort of tone just to lighten and highlight. Take my MAC 156 powder brush, just dust off any loose powder that might be on it, and I just like to blend. So next I like to apply blusher. I always wear blusher, I just love the way it looks on the skin. So today I am going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in Berry Amore. I don't know how to say that, but I also picked this up when I was in IMAX. Sort of this berry shimmery with sort of like gold reflects through it. So I am going to be applying that to the apples of my cheeks. I am going to be using the Crown Brush Tapered Blush Brush. Just be dipping my brush in, smiling, and just applying to the apples of my cheeks. Finally, I like to apply a highlighter. The one, I know you can't get it, but it is my ultimate favourite highlighter. It is the Estee Lauder Heat Wave. This was out, I think it was around 2 years ago now, but as you can see, I use it pretty much every day and like literally none has gone. It is my favourite. I love the way it looks on the skin. It is just perfect. So to apply this, I like to use a fan brush. Mine's a bit stained, but it works the same. It's the Smashbox, but any fan brush will do. I know Crown Brush do a really nice one. So I just like to dip my brush in, tap off the excess, dust it on my wrist, and I just literally like to apply it on the highest parts of my cheekbone. It is a very heavy makeup look. This is something I wouldn't wear on a day-to-day basis when I'm going to work. This is more so on a weekend. If I'm going somewhere special, if I've got the time to play around with my makeup, this is how I like to wear it. I just thought I'd mention that on my eyes I am wearing the Maybelline Nudes palette. I absolutely love it. So I have now added lipstick, and this is my final look. I have applied the Sephora lip liner to go in number 2, Fresh Melon. And I have also applied the Makeup Studio lipstick in number 27. This is the perfect summer colour. I absolutely love it. It's my first time wearing it and I love the way it looks. Yeah, this is my final look.